Welcome back, me shipmates, and welcome to episode 7 of me recent pickups. I hope you're all well. I haven't done a video for over a month, I think. I thought I had all my pickups waiting there on the side, ready to do them, and they've been sitting there since the London gaming market, which I had a really great day, but unfortunately on the way there, the train services around my area where I live, they had buses that replaced them, so I was late getting to the London gaming market, even though I had an early door ticket. I even had a spare early door ticket because my mate let me down, so I ended up going on my own. But it was, when I got there, it was absolutely rammo. So rammed that I think I went on a couple of tables, bought a few things, and I thought, right, I'm off for a beer to chill out for a bit because I had quite obviously a stressful journey on the way up there. But anyway, I saw quite a few other YouTubers while I was there. It was nice to see them. And let's get on with the pickups then. Firstly, we'll start with the Dreamcast. That is my main focus at the moment. Hopefully I'm nearing the end of this focus now, which I'm looking forward to in a way, because not having to deal with these cases anymore and worried about them coming through the post or anything like that damage. It plays on your mind, doesn't it? So some days I've actually got up early, put pillows down on the doormat, because that's usually where it breaks. If they put it through the letterbox, as soon as it hits the blooming floor, you guaranteed it's cracked the case or it's chipped off part of it. But let's, anyway, enough of that. Let's on with the pickups. And the first, a quirky little fighter, and that is Fur Fighters. As I said, I think there's about 12 Dreamcast games here to show you. And then we've got Fur Fighters. Next, Fighting Force 2. As I said, these days I was pretty much on the beers and going raving and things like that, so I need my knowledge of these games. There's things I've actually done recently when I researched the games to see which ones I want. Next, a great shooter on the Dreamcast, one of the few that came out over here, and this is Gunbird 2. There's that. I'm really looking forward to getting them Dreamcast games on the shelves. That just plays on your mind, that stuff, when you have it laying around. And then this game, I have the European edition, and now we have Sega Worldwide Soccer 2000. This is a normal one. Okay, next. Game I'd never heard of before until I started researching it, and that is Dragon's Blood. Next, an old classic. I think I originally played this, I think, on the Spectrum. I'm sure I did originally. I might have played it on the Amiga as well, but this is Gauntlet Legends. Used to love Gauntlet back in the day, the original. Okay, next one, a real favourite with people, Sega lovers, and that is Shenmue, the first one. Still need to get the second one. And next we have Starlancer. Look at that. And next I already have the original, really popular arcade game, this Crazy Taxi 2. There's that. And another, a really good shooter, shmup, whatever you want to call them. Some people hate it when you say that. And this is Bangai-O. And then lastly, sort of, it might actually, and I think there's one down there, it's another one, sort of a racing game, sort of reminds me of Back to the Future 2, this game, when they're on their hoverboards, but they're sort of racing in them in this game, and that is Trick Style. And Trick Style, and then lastly, I think it's the last one, I'm sure I haven't showed you this one yet, but I'll show it, and that is Power Stone. And that, I believe, is the last of the Dreamcast games. Let's keep on with Sega, are we? For you Master System lovers, I've got 3 Master System games at the London gaming market, and the first is the original Wonder Boy. And the manual in this is in great condition. It's often hard to get this complete in really good condition with the manual as well, I've seen. And next, side-scrolling beat 'em up, and that is Vigilante. The 8-bit era, I've said before in my videos, it didn't last as long for me as other people. As I said, when I got that Amiga in 1989 Christmas, there was no looking back after that until the Super Nintendo come out for me. And then next is Psycho Fox. Remember borrowing this off my mate back in the day. I actually used to like it. And that's the Master System games. And then the one Mega Drive game I got, I'm really happy because I've been after this for a while. You always see it bad condition without the manual, but that is Blades of Vengeance. I was really happy to get this. That's Blades of Vengeance, my only Mega Drive pickup. And the last of the Sega pickups, and that is 2 Saturn games I got. And the first one is Fighting Vipers. And next, a release game, very big fan favourite, and that is Nights into Dreams. I've actually got Christmas Nights into Dreams. Funny I'd have that before this, but hey. So there's the 2 Saturn games, and now Super Nintendo. So everyone likes to see a bit of Nintendo, don't they? So the first one, a game I originally played on the Amiga, and I used to really like this, and that is Super Off-Road. This is the American version. I'm sure Tootie, didn't he pick this up recently in a pickup video? That's Super Off-Road. And next, another game I played on the Amiga and I really used to like, and that is the original Lemmings. I actually need the mouse still to play these on, to tell you the truth. And next, lastly, a big shmup franchise, probably the biggest of them all, most legendary to me anyway, and that is R-Type. People, I'm not sure how people feel about a lot of shooters on the Super Nintendo, because people don't like the slowdown. Let me know in the comments how you feel about Super R-Type. A lot of people, because of the slowdown in the game. Let me know what you think. And that is all the Super Nintendo games. So now original Xbox. Hopefully I'm trying to see if everything I've shown you. And next is Reign of Fire. As I said, this is like a little side focus of mine, as well as doing the Dreamcast at the moment. Collect them original Xbox while they're cheap, and the PlayStation 2, bump up them collections. And this time it's Jedi Knight Academy, Star Wars. Running up, we're room to put all these things. Next, for you James Bond lovers out there, I've got 3 James Bond games at the London Gaming Market, and the first one is 007 Everything or Nothing. There's that. And next, 007 Agent Under Fire. Always fun to me, these James Bond games. And lastly, the greatest James Bond, arguably of them all, Sean Connery, from Russia with Love. So that there's, and then the last game, with all the talk in the media at the moment about are we being watched by any aliens out there, and that is Area 51. There's been a lot of programs on this recently that I've been watching on Sky. Area 51. And then lastly, I think that is all the games, and now I have 2 wrestling figures, and I really like this because especially the first one, which is my favourite wrestler from when I was a kid, and this is the costume he's wearing. It's when he WrestleMania 8, when he wrestled Ric Flair for the WWF Championship. And as you can see, I've seen him in his golden costume and the title there. Love these new figures, such high quality. More expensive than the ones we got as a kid though, that's for sure. And that's Macho Man. And then lastly, the last thing to show you, this is the man that Macho Man was actually against at WrestleMania 8, and that is Ric Flair. And that is the Ultimate Edition. As you see, I'm going to get these out the boxes. They're going to go on the shelves. I'm not sure If you can see behind me, the figures on the windowsill that go right around, he'll go with the rest of them. And I do believe that's it, me shipmates. So, I hope you all well, and I hope you've all been keeping well, and I hope to see you again soon. See you soon.